Hi everyone, I just wanted to put together a quick little video here so that you can have some idea what we're teaching the kids on the bench and what we're building our skills toward in practice. And I'll even show you, hopefully with some luck, how that's going to translate when they get into full ice next year and where the vision is for how our kids play. You'll notice that they don't have set positions like right wing, left wing, center, or defense, and that all kids are responsible for all four corners of the ice at all times. And so I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, so let's assume that this is our net here, and we've got usually G in there, okay, and we're attacking this way, as you can see. So I'm going to draw through a couple of scenarios, and you can see what it looks like and how we're trying to operate. Okay, if the puck comes into the opposition end and we're hoping to get on top of that and score, and it's in that area for their example, the first thing we want to do is we want to have our first forward get in fast on that player. Attack with as much speed as possible. The less time that the opposition has to move that puck or to make a decision, the more likely it is that it's going to turn over in our favor. Okay, so following that, what we want to make sure we do is we also want to make sure we have someone in this area on the far post or kind of patrolling around trying to find loose ice in front of their net, right? Anywhere in that region is good. I like the far post, and I'll explain why in a minute. The last person up the ice should be in what we're calling the I formation, okay? Directly above in a straight line from where the puck is, and they're gonna make a read on what's happening. Okay, so we're gonna move from there and see what happens as things go. If the puck goes this way, I'm expecting that this guy will maintain pressure and that this person will aggressively attack the puck, okay? That usually results in a turnover, and this person often getting a chance to score because that turnover tends to happen somewhere in the middle, more in the middle of the ice. If it's on the boards, that's great. That's actually where we want to grab them. What we need, though, is someone to reload, and that's the term that you'll often hear us use, is a reload, okay? We need to make sure that our goalie is protected at all times, and so we are getting this person to come back. And you'll notice that our kids have been doing that really successfully, and I was really proud of the way they did that in the tournament. Okay, so we now have two people on the puck, which is fantastic. This person may choose to peel off and go into the net, which is great. We are now set up to cause turnovers time and time again. If this person comes this way and we are now here, it's back to square one and we can reload from there. Okay, back in the I formation, there's another scenario, right? Obviously, that puck could be reversed and go this way, which is just fine. What we want to see happen is pressure come immediately from that person, okay? This person is going to maintain and track that perfectly in that I formation. So if the puck ends up here, they're still in position. What we want to do is this person is going to stop any of that kind of nonsense happening and shut that down quickly. What that requires is another reload. So that can be this person right here. Okay, and that makes sense. We should always have coverage, and we always have someone putting a lot of pressure on the puck. Okay, so the next thing we need to worry about is what happens when the puck comes down into our end. So if that puck does make it by our guys and we don't quite win that battle, and it comes down into this corner, what we want to do is make sure we have a massive amount of pressure here, and the next guy should protect the house. We call this the house. This whole area, we do not want the puck there, so the kids can get it out anywhere. I don't care if they shoot it all the way down in that corner, that's great. If they shoot it into this corner, that's great. We can handle that pressure from there. The last thing we want to do is the last guy out of the corner that comes down this way will probably have some kind of pressure up there. If we gain control and we end up winning this battle, I want to see that puck, this guy swing out like that, up the boards. That should swing up the boards as well. Of course, these things don't always go to plan. Okay, so we'll just quickly erase that. If we have the puck and this guy is here, and we end up reversing, which often happens, and we've taught the kids about that. It's probably a good play. What I'd like to see is this person come in and protect the house, this person swings out, and we should be able to rim that around. All right? Again, we're still transitioning and we're looking at other types of opportunities to be efficient. So if the puck is going this way and we've got a player on it, this person has protected the house, he's done his job, he can now join the attack, and this person can come in and protect the house and trail in behind. Okay? All the time we're having, puck here and player goes on, player falls into the I formation, and this guy can come back in and join the rush. Like, we always want to make sure you can notice that we have triangles going on. I'm going to erase for a second and quickly point out what those triangles look like. Just one more time so you can see how that translates. Okay, I've got goalie there. Also goes by G. Let's move that back. Okay, so if we have someone protecting the house, there's the house. We don't want the puck anywhere near there. Okay, and there in front tying somebody up. We have somebody here ready to break out if possible. What we don't want to see is this puck, oh look, my teammate's there. That's not what we want to do. Okay, too often turnovers like that, we've seen that before, end up back in our net. So what we want to see is why that guy is going to swing out. Okay, puck should go up the boards and use that as much as possible. This guy can join the rush. This guy can trail in behind. So the way we have a 3 on, whatever it is, 3 on 0, we can sauce a pass across, we can dangle, whatever we need to do. Let's look at how that translates to full ice next year. Okay, let's have a look at what this looks like for full ice. If we are still headed this way, okay, and we're working with full ice and we have 5 players now, when we're on offense, we will, in the offensive zone, we won't have a left wing, a right wing, and a forward. We're going to have F1, F2, and F3. And they will rotate and they will play with each other and work extremely hard to cause turnovers, just exactly the same way that we did just show right now. If the puck gets dumped in and ends up down here, we need a person on that puck. We want he's usually F1. Then we'll have F2 follow in behind and read that play. Okay, we'll have them cut off any kind of reverse. That's F2. And F3, again, aggressively right in what we called earlier that F formation, or the I formation, because he's directly above the puck and the pressure. So it looks exactly like we're teaching the kids right now. Okay, puck goes this way, F3's here, F2 reloads and is back as a safety. We should always have pressure on that puck and a safety valve for our players. What I may see at times, because the puck gets reversed and play gets a little bit moved around a little bit, if we have F2 here and F3 is still making his way that way, chasing a pursuing puck or whatever, it's possible that we would then move our D down and attack the puck, and F3 would be responsible and cover up with the other D-man up here marching on the blue line. Okay, so in the end, we will have a 5-person attack, and I would expect all 5 players to be able, at any point, to make a play and to make an aggressive pinch on the puck to stop any kind of attack coming out. If our kids aren't working hard, there will be holes, just like any offense or any defense. But you can see this area right here is the model we're using in half ice for 3 players, and it's the same model we'll use next year for full ice. It's an aggressive attack, and it causes turnovers, and it causes lots of results in goals. The other positive thing is if the other team breaks out, you'll see that F3 can then attack the puck. And what we're going to encourage them to do, forwards are usually trained to come back down through the middle and protect the middle of the ice. We will do that, but what I want to try and do is get them railroaded in this area, this triangle, right before the blue line. So the D and the forward will converge and try and cause offsides and all kinds of trouble that way. But that's more complicated, and we can talk about that later. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, by all means, drop me a text or drop me an email. I'm always happy to help clarify some of the teachings that we're going on. If kids bring full effort and continue to listen the way we're trying to explain things, you may hear them talk a little bit more detail than we're giving you here, but it's, I think, a pretty good overview of how we're hoping to play the game. Thanks.